Do you ever want fame so badly that you do anything for it? That was me some years ago. When I watched Odd Taxi, I could relate to Kabasa Ataichi's desire to go viral at any cost. I spent many years trying to blow up. I made song covers, I started meme pages, I shared my funny thoughts on Twitter hoping to get a hit tweet. My desperation led me to the whole follow for follow thing, thinking more followers meant more success. Perfectly logical, but it didn't work that way. Sure, the number of my followers grew, but they weren't interested in engaging with my posts. They were focused on their numbers instead. All the time I wasted made me feel stuck and hopeless. Then, anime gave me a whole new perspective and I stopped chasing fame. Let me share what I learned. Number 1. Do some self-reflection. I had to ask myself these questions. Why do I want to be famous? Do I just want to be recognized? Will fame make me complete? Do I just want to be accepted? Do I have other reasons for fame? When I asked myself these questions, I got my answers and I decided that I could get what I wanted without fame, although to a lesser extent. That was the first and most important step I took to conquer my obsession with fame. Number 2. Direct that energy to your talents and passions. I decided to be a master at my craft and talents because I found the fulfillment of being a professional at what I do to be also very rewarding. Do what you're passionate about, hone your skills and you'll be fulfilled. Do what makes you happy. Goku doesn't care about being famous or being recognized for his work. He leaves that to Mr. Satan. All he's focused on is eating good food, training to increase his strength, fighting strong warriors to test himself, and having fun. Number 3. Be grateful. Instead of focusing on the fame that I didn't get when I tried so hard, I instead focused on being grateful for all that life has given me. I didn't look at the negative aspects of my life, I instead looked at the positive and the things that I usually look at as ordinary. If you're grateful for what you have, it'll reduce your need for external validation. Kageyama Shigeo was grateful for everything he had in life. That made him resist the allure of being famous, even though he could have fame anytime he wanted by being the leader and object of worship of the Psycho Helmet religion. Number 4. Change your definition of success. I used to think that it's only celebrities that have achieved success in life, and I wanted to be like them. I wanted to live a life of glamour and I wanted everyone to know me. But after looking at myself, I discovered that the best feeling that I can get from life is to be truly happy. If you focus on personal growth and getting better every day, I'm sure that you'll be happy. Focus on what makes you feel fulfilled. Dimple impersonated Shigeo and he became the leader of the Psycho Helmet religion. But after doing that, he realized that he valued his friendship with Shigeo more than the fame that he got. Even Shigeo is always chasing his things that will make him happy. Number 5. Set goals that revolve around your passions and talents. Now that you've rid yourself of the urge to be famous, you need a new goal. Set a goal that aligns with your passions and talents, and achieving these goals will be satisfying. Zoro set a goal of being the best swordsman alive. He hasn't achieved it yet, but he's working towards it, and when he achieves it, he'll be incredibly satisfied. Imagine he made his goal to be a navigator, which is unachievable because of his terrible sense of direction. Will he ever be satisfied in life? No. Set goals that align with your passions and talents, and when you achieve them, you'll be satisfied. Number 6. Surround yourself with people who accept you. In the first point, one of the questions I asked myself was, do I want to be accepted? I discovered that I could get that by being around people who love me for who I am. Find and build genuine relationships with people who accept you for who you are, and that can go a long way to conquer the urge for fame. Kageyama Shigeo surrounded himself with people who loved him for who he is. He could have gotten worship and adoration by a lot of people if he decided to be the leader of the Psycho Helmet religion, but he was fine with being loved by his group of friends and family. Number 7. Don't focus on the number of likes and followers. I'll admit, this is really tough to do, as this is a metric that a lot of people are judged on. I still find myself doing it, so I can relate to the struggle. Instead of seeking validation through the number of likes and followers on your social media accounts, instead use it as a platform to have fun and get entertained by like-minded people. You can also use it to connect with like-minded individuals too. Remember, the goal is to enjoy yourself and not push yourself into depression. So these are the ways anime teaches you to conquer the urge to be famous. Remember that aiming to be famous isn't abnormal, and pursuing fame isn't a bad thing. What makes the pursuit of fame bad is if you pursue it obsessively and you're not rewarded for your hard work. It will affect you negatively, which isn't good. Your goal should be your happiness. If it doesn't make you happy or if it affects your well-being, then it's in your best interest to put it by the side and find fulfillment. Letting go of the urge isn't easy, but if you patiently follow these steps, you replace it with a healthier goal which will make you fulfilled. Remember to take care of yourself, get enough rest, exercise, and love yourself. You'll be happier and you'll achieve your goals more easily that way. And also, remember to have fun and enjoy yourself. You can have fun by watching the anime I mentioned in this video. Thanks for watching, please like and subscribe. And if you're interested in knowing how anime teaches you to find your purpose, that's if you're struggling with an identity crisis, then you can watch this video. Have a lovely day.